Guys, good afternoon. This is your boy D.
And this is your boy Chris, and welcome to Everything Reviews.
Right, guys. Today we have something special for you. We're actually gonna review two Supreme Spring Summer 2020 Trail Camp Caps. But before we get to that, guys, we just want to inform you about our new channel. As Chris stated, Everything Reviews. On this channel, guys, we'll be reviewing Supreme drops. We'll be reviewing hype sneaker releases, and we'll also be reviewing urban streetwear releases, guys. So we look forward to providing great content, and we look forward to providing diverse amounts of products that we can review for you guys, okay? And please know that Chris and I put a lot of effort into this content, and we also put a lot of effort into making sure that we buy legitimate, authentic items so that we could give you the best reviews and the best guidelines to determine if you're getting something authentic as well, guys. So without further ado, we'll get into today's review, guys. So we have, once again, the Supreme Spring Summer 2020 Trail Camp Caps in white, and we also have it in blue. I'm gonna put the blue one to the side, and we're actually gonna start with the white one, guys, okay? So, when it comes to Supreme, guys, as some of you may know, most of your hats or items are gonna come in these bags, okay, guys? And that's one tall tale sign, because you're obviously getting it from Supreme, that you're getting something authentic, guys, okay? So we have no worries about that. We're getting from Supreme. We know it's gonna be authentic, okay? Now, when we get the bag, guys, okay? Which, by the way, guys, I advise that you double bag this, because if you notice, the bags have holes, and dust and you know and lint could get on your hats. So, you know, just FYI, double bag these, okay, guys? All right. So once your delivery comes in, you'll get a sticker on the bag. The bag will be tied. The hat will be inside, guys, okay? And you'll get a description. So it'll read Trail Camp Cap. You'll have a barcode. You have a series of numbers that will tell you the season and the year, okay, guys? You'll have digits that correspond to this barcode. You'll have the color of the type of hat that you're dealing with. So ours is white, and we have OS here, which obviously, guys, you know stands for one size, okay, guys? All right. Now, get into the hat, guys. Especially for this drop, guys, you'll notice that we have this brim, which, by the way, guys, these hats, you know, we're dealing with a white hat. Wear gloves if you're gonna, you know, be doing your own reviews, or if you plan on buying one of these hats from a reseller and they're available in your area. Like, for example, eBay, they have sales where you can actually meet up with somebody, right? So things that we already know, guys. But it's a white hat, very delicate. So on the brim, guys, we'll have 6 rows of stitching, guys, okay? And you'll have them in like this U-shape pattern. So you count, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows here, guys, okay? Now, if you go to the underside or the underbelly of the brim, you'll also have the same amount of stitching, guys. So you'll have your 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, guys, okay? Very simple. And guys, just take a second to admire how beautiful this Supreme box logo is. See how pristine it is. Peep the spacing, okay? And again, guys, we bought this from Supreme on June 18th, which was a Thursday, okay? My order was actually processed at 11:04 in the morning. And anybody who buys Supreme knows that they typically do their releases at 11 o'clock in the morning, guys, okay? Especially here in the east side of the United States, where Chris and I reside. Okay, let's go back to the inside of the cap, guys. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Do not get freaked out if you get a blue camp cap or a different color, especially in this model, and you find that the placement of the tags is different than on the model that we're presenting today. Okay, guys? So you have the white camp cap, you have the sweatband here, guys, okay? And what you'll notice is that, I don't know, Chris, if you could zoom in here, Chris. You'll notice that on the sweatband, you have a double stitching here at first, right? And then as you get to the bottom, you'll find 3 rows of stitching, okay? 1, 2, and 3, okay? And this will go all the way around, guys, okay? Now, the tag, guys, it will read Supreme in this nice bright red. You'll have the register symbol right there next to the Supreme logo. And what you actually have here is what it reads, made in China. And if we flip the tag, it reads 100% nylon, guys, okay? And the good thing about nylon, guys, is that it's actually very stain resistant. So, you know, you shouldn't have a problem with cleaning them. We'll actually put a link below from an article that Chris and I found on how to properly clean nylon items, such as hats or t-shirts or whatever the case may be, guys, you know, because we want to give you the best information as possible. We believe that we're a community. We believe that this is a, you know, a YouTube family, and we need to take care of one another, guys, okay? Now, going to the embroidery, okay? Which, this is how the embroidery looks like from the inside of the hat, guys, okay? All right? Okay, now we're gonna flip the hat. We have here, guys, on which would be the right hand side of the hat, we have the Gravity Series embroidery. We have a 1994 team patch, which, as you know, Supreme was established in New York City in 1994, April 1994 to be exact, guys. Again, please admire the Supreme box logo. It's beautiful. Again, guys, pay attention to the spacing here, okay? And we do have an authentic hat, because again, guys, we did buy this from Supreme on the date of the drop, which was June 18th, okay? Now, we go over to this side, guys, okay? We have the world famous patch. As you know, Supreme sometimes will have their different nicknames for themselves on their hats or their clothing. Sometimes you'll see on Supreme clothing World Famous, or you'll see Supreme Team on some of the branding on their clothes, which I think is pretty cool. 4130, guys. I honestly didn't know what this was until I bought the cap and I studied it a little bit more. 4130 actually refers to, guys, as the type of steel or the steel composition that's used on some bikes. Now, when I did a little bit of research, some BMX bikes are actually made from the 4130 steel, which the 41, guys, I don't remember what exactly it denotes, but I do know that the 30 denotes 30% carbon in the steel. So if you want to get real scientific about it, all right, guys. Now, FUBAR, guys. It's a World War II phrase, guys, and I won't actually get into the exact definition of it because it's kind of potty mouthed. It would be potty mouth of me to do so, so we'll just keep it like that. But pretty much what it stands for is effed up beyond all recognition. Okay, and again, it's a World War II phrase, and there's many different ways of saying it. Some people actually will say fouled up beyond all recognition, to not be as potty mouthed, right, or as naughty. Okay, but this is our white churro cam cap by Supreme. Okay, guys, spring summer 2020 edition. This was released on June 18th, and it was worth $48. Okay, guys, and Chris and I, we paid retail for this. Okay. So we'll just put this, lay this here, put this to the side. Now, guys, we're gonna move on to our blue trail cam cap by Supreme as well. Now, if you were paying attention during the drops for June 18th, this by far was the most popular color for this model. Okay, guys. And Chris and I, we actually bought this from StockX. You know, it's my personal hat, but you know, we actually wanted to use it for the purposes of this channel, just to do a comparison, guys. Okay, and you know, we're doing a legit check, guys, so you actually know how to distinguish fake hats from real hats, guys. Okay, and obviously Chris and I, we had the white camp cap, and we were able to do a comparison, and we felt very comfortable with cutting the StockX tag, guys, which, you know, once you remove this tag, for anybody that's bought from StockX, you can't return the item. Okay, guys? So and by the way, guys, we just want to make it very clear, we're not sponsored by StockX by no means, but we do like buying from them, because time after time after time after time, it's been nothing but authentic items. Okay, guys? Now we'll get to legit checking this hat. Okay, and this is what freaked me out, guys, was the placement of the tag in the sweatband. But have no fear, because Chris and I actually got this hat authenticated. And guys, just so you know, in your own states, you might have people that might authenticate sneakers. Sorry, guys, sneakers or hats, or you know, any type of hype beast type of items that, you know, you might find out there. Okay, guys? So, you know, when it comes to the Supreme, the blue Supreme Trail Camp Cap, we have the same type of patches you will find on the white Camp Cap. Okay, you have the full bar up here, 4130, the world famous logo. Okay, we have our beautiful box logo here. Okay, and just pay attention to the lettering, guys. Okay, pay attention to the lettering, pay attention to the spacing. Okay, they look pretty much identical, with the exception of the color, obviously, guys. Okay, the brim of the blue camp cap will also have the 6 rows of stitching, guys. Okay, and as you notice, look how neat, look how pristine the stitching is. Okay, all right, and guys, this is actually a what would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panel hat. Okay, so just, you know, if you find any extra panels, guys, on your hat, just beware. Okay, be careful. Okay, guys? All right, now this is what freaked me out when I first got this hat. Okay, and what got me questioning the authenticity, guys, was the placement of the tag. Okay, now let's examine both tags at the same time. What do they say? Here's the blue camp cap, here's the white camp cap. Let's compare them. We'll put them side by side. Chris, you like that angle?
Yes.
Okay, good, beautiful. Okay, so we have here, guys, they both say made in China. You have the Supreme logos, and you have the registered marks, okay, trademarks or logos right there, and they both say made in China, guys. Okay, now you flip both logos, guys. What do you see? You find that they're both 100% nylon. Okay, guys, and again, nylon is a very stain resistant fabric, but you have to stay on top of these stains, guys. Okay, now the last detail, guys, that we want to point out to you is actually the back strap buckle. Okay, guys, very important. Okay, pay attention to the orientation, guys, okay, of the buckles. Notice how the Supreme lettering here is identical. Okay, they're both going in an up and down fashion. Okay, the S starts here at the top, okay, and it spells out Supreme. Okay, and it's nicely engraved in here, or etched in here. Very nice. And actually, if you rub in there, you can actually feel the letters. Okay, so it's very nice feel, very nicely polished, nicely aligned, as you can tell. Okay, so guys, also, guys, if you find a little bit of glue at your ends, don't be alarmed. You know, if you notice, even the white cam cap will also find a little bit of glue here, but don't be alarmed, guys. Okay, and that's about it, guys. You know, please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We thank you in advance for your feedback and for your attention to our content, guys. And we hope to be releasing more content, so be on the lookout. And again, guys, don't forget to please like, comment, and subscribe.